Let's get started in Denver, shall we? So let's ride, everybody. Russell Wilson given the green light by the Broncos to talk to other teams yesterday as they have to deal with that dead cap hit of $85 million. Today, they release Pro Bowl safety Justin Simmons. Second team All-Pro for 4 of the last 5 years. Saves them $14.5 million on the cap, but absolutely painful, Woody, as here he is, the heart and soul of the defense. Where does this leave the Broncos?
Yeah, Hannah, with one less highly talented, versatile player in the back end of their defense. And what we're seeing happening is just the business of football at play. A lot of, fans and people that follow the game of football, they see everything that happens on the field, but we're at the time of the year where hard business decisions are being made. Guys that are who are still highly productive are caught in situations like this. So, this is a blow to the Broncos defense, and they're going to have to make up for it through the draft or via free agency. All
right, you're the only person here who's been there as a head coach making a cut like this. What's it like?
It's difficult, Hannah. It really is, because especially when they bring you to the list of guys that we've got to choose from, you've got to determine who's going to be the best fit for you as far as saving a little bit of cap space, and then you've got to make some tough phone calls and bring guys in and tell them, hey, we got to move on, and it's purely business. And that's the truth of the matter, but it's also disappointing because these are quality young men.
Yeah, the cupboard is really bare there in Denver. Mike, what's the best strategy to rebuild this franchise?
Yeah, well, Hannah, they do have a couple of pieces on the offensive line, 2 good tackles. They have to re-sign Lloyd Cushenberry, their young, talented center. But it goes back to the quarterback position. If things go well, Hannah, remarkably, they're going to get the 3rd best quarterback in the division behind, obviously, Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert. And, D. Wood alluded to this. What's remarkable about the Russell Wilson situation is this. They traded 2 years ago for Russell Wilson, who had 2 years left on his deal. So they could have actually acquired Russell Wilson, let him play out his contract, but now they're stuck with $124 million in dead money from that August of 2022 extension when he got traded. So to me, it was a bad trade, but it was also the timing of the extension that really hurt them, because that $124 million is making them cut players like Justin Simmons.
Coach, how long a leash does Sean Payton have here, given everything that they have to do?
I think he's got a pretty long leash, because the truth of the matter is they signed him to a really healthy contract. So he's going to be there for a while. So to me, go out and find your quarterback. Now's your opportunity. Be aggressive in this coming draft, because that's how you're going to have to build your team. You're not going to have the type of capital you would like to have to go out and get players in free agency. So you've got to figure out ways to be aggressive in the draft. Hey, find your young quarterback and start to build your football team.
You got the 12th pick, D. Woody.
Yeah, this seems like a prime place for them to go get a quarterback, whether it's staying pat at 12 or possibly moving up. But, Coach Rivera is right. Like in this situation, if you're Sean Payton, you got to find your next signal caller, because guess what? When you're sitting in the AFC West, you know who you're competing up against? Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert. So if you don't have a quarterback, you have obviously no chance to win.
Yeah, and that hurts losing Simmons with those 2 quarterbacks as well. Lots of needs there, and they don't have a 2nd-round pick because they traded that to the Saints to get Coach Payton.